Beats Planet.
What up? What's happening, y'all? It's Voch Lombardi and all that good stuff. Hey man, look, y'all don't need too much from me. You don't need too much from me. You know what I mean? You don't need me to come in here and talk y'all off the ledge. Just fall off that motherfucker. Just keep on walking. Remember? And some of y'all like may be too old for this reference or whatever, but if most of y'all are my age, we should be fine. Remember in the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie, the first one, and Ivan Ooze showed up and sold all that lean to the middle school kids, and and they gave it to their parents, and they started sipping the lean, and then they just turned into work zombies, and Ivan Ooze just made everybody walk off the ledge, and Buddy had to cut the water on to get everybody to wake up so they wouldn't walk off the ledge. We ain't got nobody in Cowboy Nation, whether it be a YouTuber, a fan, personnel person, beat writer, any kind of media people, coach, or player that can get Cowboy fans off this ledge. It just doesn't seem like a thing that can be done right now. Y'all just gonna be some on the ledge motherfuckers with us. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's just what we got. It's just what we have to deal with. This is our reality now. It's a sucky reality, but it is one that we have to deal with. Okay. Now, like I said, this is the hardest part of the job, to having to, show up to the podium and answer to my people. This is the part I hate the most. But we are here. We are indeed here. Draft season is gonna be here before you know it. I had some film pulled just in case I had to get into it. It seems like we're going to have to get into it. Not that I had faith that Andy Dalton would be any better this year. You know what I mean? I just kind of wanted to hold out a little bit, but I think November is a pretty good time for us to start talking about draft. I even said on the tweet machine, and I ain't going to hold y'all too long. Like, I'm going to get right into the phones today, try to get as many callers in here as possible. The number is 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. Okay, it's on the screen for you. It's in the description. Somebody in the chat box will hold me down, I'm sure. Y'all don't need me to come in and hold on to that. You know what I mean? So we gonna get draft film out at some point, man. We're definitely gonna get into draft mode pretty early. I tweeted. I do want to say this before we get into the phones. I tweeted. Did I say the phone's lit? Yeah, the phone's lit. So I tweeted, if there's a way that we can get into the top of the draft, right? Because I know all of y'all that's tuned in right here, y'all may not have been tuned in for the actual halftime joint, but you're here now for the post game show. So I do appreciate y'all being here. But in the halftime joint, I was like, hey man, I would love to see if we can get in those top 3 picks. I kind of want the Jets to lose some to win some games. I wonder if the Jets can win some games, right? And I'm gonna do a soliloquy later on, just kind of fully explaining my thoughts. But I think at the end of the day, what we looking at is like a top pick, because it's not like we're gonna get much better from here, right? It's not like the team is going to improve. It's not like we're playing towards anything. I think once 4 went down, it was looking pretty bad. We had the hive that was kind of rooting for Andy Dalton, and there are some people on the tweet machine that's constantly still making excuses for Andy Dalton. That's cool. But Andy being out, Ben being in, the entire, like, we're running an entire second team out there. I was like, hey man, we lose, we might as well just, put the backups out there. But the backups is damn out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we got to deal with now. But I was asking on Twitter if we can get into one of those top 3 picks. Could enough teams pull it off? Pull off being bad enough. Somebody just told me that the Dolphins just won. You know what I'm saying? So the Lions, pardon me, that that the Lions just won. So that's one. That's one there. So people were saying something along the lines of, Voch, are you saying that we should trade up to go get a quarterback? No. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that pay Dak regardless, because you see how much he means to this team. Like, we know that dude was on pace for 7,000 yards. He probably wouldn't have got there, but he was on pace for it. We know that he was, a top 5 quarterback even after not playing for 2 or 3 weeks. We know that Dak can ball. We know how much Dak means to this team, and just the more we watch it, and people can say, well, Voch, we was losing with Dak. Sure, we was losing by like a possession with Dak. Now we're losing by double digits without him. So if I'm moving forward, if I need to fix something, I don't want to just take those picks. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just take those picks and try to replace the one thing on my team that I know is good. Dak, the best player on this team, to be fair. I was saying last year, and I felt really highly about Dak last year. I was like, Dak is first of all, in the chat box, who remember me saying this? I was like, Dak's the best player on this team, and Zeke is no longer Zeke team, but Zeke is going to have to be one of the best complementary players in the league. Who remembers me saying that? Because Dak is the guy, right? Dak's the best player on this team. And by no means do you not bring back the best player on your team just to draft somebody else. For Trevor Lawrence to get here and this defense is bad. You see what I'm saying? What you do is you get in those top picks, you get in pick 1, 2, or 3 or so, and you don't take Trevor Lawrence, but somebody wants Trevor Lawrence. Somebody wants Justin Fields. Somebody wants Trey Lance. What you do? Somebody may want Jamar Chase. Give you one of them Julio type deals, one of those wide receiver teams. So what you need is for somebody to go up and be like, hey, Cowboys, we'll give you these picks so that we could draft a quarterback. The Cowboys don't need quarterback. It seems like we need every damn thing else. It seems like we need every damn thing else except quarterback, you know? So if you want to fix your defensive line, plural, if you want to fix your linebackers, plural, if you want to fix your DBs, plural, you need more picks to do that. You know what I mean? So spending your first on the position that your best player is at is not helping you, you know? And, you know, you can say, well, Voch, if we sign Dak, we won't have money to get good players. Cool. Then we'll draft multiple good players with our multiple picks, with our multiple compensatory picks, with our 4 top 100 picks or whatever. That's gonna be where you get players to fill your team out when Dak gets his money. I mean, it's not like when you get money you're automatically bad. I mean, look at the Seahawks. I mean, look at the Pittsburgh Steelers this year. It seems like most of the good teams this year are guys that have paid guys at quarterback. You know, look at the damn Chiefs or whatever. So I'm not here to say we should get the first overall pick and go get Trevor Lawrence. No, pay Dak. Okay, pay Dak, retain whoever the hell else you want to retain, because it's not like this team, you know, lately has been signing big free agent names anyway. It's not like we're going out and just tearing free agency up anyway. You know what I'm saying? And the guys that you would need in free agency to fix this team, like, you may run out of free agent money. You know what I'm saying? If you don't sign Dak, watch this. If you don't sign Dak, then you got like 35 or 36 or so $1 million free. You know what I'm saying? Maybe $38 million free. And $38 million for like top free agents that you want to sign with Dak's money. That's like what, 3 people? 4 guys. So you're bringing in 4 guys and a rookie quarterback to try to win in this Super Bowl window that you think that you have. You know what I'm saying? And it's rough saying Super Bowl window right now, but I think Dak and this number 1 offense can compete with anybody. When 4 is healthy, you can compete with anybody. So in my logic, you need multiple picks. In my mind, you need multiple picks to fill out many spots on that defense. 1 Earl Thomas ain't going to help you. 1 3-tech ain't going to help you. 1 linebacker is not going to help you. I need to take 8 or so picks, and it's looking that way. It'll be, compensatory 7 and like 4 comp picks. So that's like 11 picks, right? It's like 11 picks. And I think one of those is going to be an extra third, 2 fourths, and you got your top 3 or so. Those picks are going to be top 100 guys. You see what I'm saying? And then if you trade out of that first 1 pick, that can be an additional, first round picks for the next year and the year after that. You know what I mean? I just think it's smarter to get Dak, get as many draft picks as you can, and try to fill up this, just totally overhaul whatever the hell's going on this defense, right? It's not like, hey, man, bro, we're a safety away on this defense. Yo, Voch, we're a linebacker away on this defense. We're a couple players away on this defense. You need total change on this defense. Now, I don't know exactly who it's going to be. I don't know exactly what positions you need to bring in and put out. I don't know exactly what that is, but if we are a good drafting team, you need to put your faith in the draft. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had to say for y'all, man. And y'all could ask me draft questions, but I'm gonna wait till I do actual draft shows because y'all know I don't like to answer questions and not be well versed in something. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to get into the phones, the number is, one more time, and I'll just be looking at the chat box while we talking. I ain't got much to say. This is more of a thing for y'all to vent and just say whatever y'all want to say. 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. And I'm saying it verbally because, hey, man, somebody in the chat may not be able to read. And y'all may need me to say this thing out loud. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what we gonna do, because there was some people that was here incredibly early, and I do want to respect y'all being early, but we do have to go by privilege. Certain things we can't beat when it comes to privilege. We always got to set it off with Set It Off Chris. That's just what it is. Then we got to go to Uncle Charlie because he Uncle Charlie. Then we got to go to Short Dog because he hold down the streets. Then we got to go to Brandon from Frankly Football. Those are my privileged guys. Then we're gonna go from the top to the bottom. So KC, Terrence, and Eric. Y'all are my platinum people that were here first, so y'all hang tight. We're going to get these 4 privileges, then we're going to start platinum, and we gonna boogie. And what's in my water today, man? Look, my water is actually like the actual physical water is actually delicious. You know what I mean? Because I'm just trying to, try to be a little better by my water. You know what I'm saying? But as of the cowboy water today, nah, my cowboy water is trash. So don't even ask me what that tastes like. You know what I'm saying? So let me get my hands on the knob to make sure that the volume is good for everybody. In chat box, when we get our phones going, let me know if you hear the phones well, if you need more volume or less volume. We'll figure it out. But let's boogie. Set it off, Chris. Set us off, man. What's happening?
Hey, man, what's going on, man? You can find so much more productive stuff to do nowadays that your football team is absolutely a dumpster fire.
Chris, let me tell you something, man. This is what I did, man. This what I did, man. The people at the halftime show was kind of talking crazy about me, right? Normally, when the Cowboys play, like, I'm tuned in, I'm focused, I'm locked in, right? I started doing I started doing laundry today. You know what I'm saying? I started refilling my bottles of hand sanitizer. I started chopping fruits and shit because I just had nothing else to do. I had nothing else to do.
Hey, man, I went out and got a bundle for your laundry bundle for my man who I got on Facebook. I went out with him, me and the boys, we about to cook sausage, pepper, and onions, man.
Yeah.
We just planning on things to do, man, because this thing is pretty much over, man.
Yeah.
Today was I had a feeling that they would lose to the football team. I didn't feel that they would lose as badly, but I think the only thing that bothered me more than anything is that when Andy Dalton, even though he was playing terribly, when he got hit, nobody went to his defense.
Mm-hmm.
That showed lack of, cohesiveness to me. 4 picks, 6 picks in the top 4 rounds. And we're going to just start talking draft stuff, man. I put out there on the Twitter machine out there for my people. Yeah, I'll go pick up Quentin Williams myself for a second right now. I think that's the only guy I really, really want because I'm not going to be able to get out of I think 11 picks you can end up 9 or 11 picks you can end up getting.
Mm-hmm.
I know 10 of them need to be defense, but I still got obligatory to go get an offensive lineman. And for the life of me, I can't understand why Terrence is even on the field, man. I can't understand why Terrence is anywhere on the field whatsoever. I don't know whose pictures he's got.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's got on somebody, but that's just god awful. I knew that the front four of Washington was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
They were a problem the year before, with Kerrigan. But you get to get Kerrigan to cut down the number of snaps he gets, and you put a upgraded Chase Young. You figured I was going to get swept. It was going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, man. But I guess it's the lack of heart that we saw today is disconcerting. I want the people hollering, get rid of Mike McCarthy to pump your brakes. The one thing about, you had talked about years before, we always blamed Chris Richard for the secondary.
Yeah.
We would say that we could see what they look like being coached by someone else. But I can still hold that in my back pocket because I don't have quality. I don't have all my stars across the board. I got Anthony Brown, who Anthony Brown is. Jordan Lewis has shown who Jordan Lewis is. He's not he's a third round guy that's they may lose something there. But, Diggs is being a rookie. You got handled today on that one with Scary Terry. And
sure.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I tell you what, man.
I don't know what to say, man.
Like the one piece of I can kind of give him some bail on this, right? It just don't seem like we're looking good, like the actual talent. Like we ain't got a whole bunch of talent right now to lean on. I will say that. So, I mean, am I trying to? I don't know, man. Like Mike Nolan can't be that damn terrible, But then again, Mike Nolan could be that terrible. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to push him off a bridge yet, or I don't know if I want to try him again, but totally retool this whole defense because we need some players, man. We need some guys.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is all the low hanging fruit is gonna go back and say, well, it's Mike Nolan's fault for 12, 13, 14 with Atlanta. But if you go back and look at the guys he had like a Marcus Trufant and a Jordan Davenport. This guy, he didn't have a lot of talent over there.
Sure.
That's not the case here in Dallas. He's got players. He's got guys who can make plays.
Yeah.
But it's just guys who's just not playing smart football. Not playing smart football at all. And some of the guys make it to the point it's hard to root for them. Jalen gets a pass interference. He jumps up clapping. I'm sitting at home like, they're going to kill him for that because of his lack of awareness.
Yeah.
Leighton goes over there and and makes a play on Logan, and he lays on the ground. I'm thinking, well, shoot, I think he's going to lay down and go out for the rest of the season as well, but he gets back where he plays.
Yeah.
But it's just little stuff, man. You got a guy go 20 rushes for 128 on you. He had a career day. I mean, every guy that plays his defense now is having a career day. They got to be some kind of pride. They got to be somebody's kids that's talking trash to their parents at home about the way they playing. They ain't taking the garbage out. They ain't cleaning the bathroom. They ain't doing something because these guys are just laying down for folks, man.
Sure.
I can't get my mind around that. This was one game, I sat back and my family, when they're playing well or they're losing, I'm going crazy. I was just calm, cool, and collect. I was, hey, what we gonna do afterwards? We're gonna play a little Uno, Uno flip. I don't know, because this was some trash. I'm gonna get out your way, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man, we still gonna ride this thing out to the end. 2-14 to the end, baby. Let's get that top pick and get that overhaul home, man. 2 in 2021 and 2 more picks in 2022. Let's get it, man. Cowboy Nation. I'll listen to the show, bro.
Appreciate it, set it up, Chris. Yeah, man. He's basically mirroring what I how I feel. He's mirroring my thoughts. Hey, man. Where we at? What's next? What we doing? All right, we're gonna get Uncle Charlie. Then we're gonna go. What I say? Charlie, Short Dog, Brandon. Then we're gonna go from the top. KC, Terrence, Eric. All right, let's get Uncle up in here. What's good, Unc?
What's up, nephew? What's up, Cowboy Nation?
What's happening?
I'm gonna start the show out and just say this to you, Bosh. I love you, bro. It's time to go ahead and do the draft show whenever you get time. I've been watching some of your little shows in between to try to get a full understanding of what we need on this team.
Sure.
But man, this is like a one-legged man and ass kicking contest.
Right.
This is real bad, bro. This is bad. I compare this to going down my grandmama's house, and both of my uncles was in the room and they're having a farting contest. And my grandmama was threatening to throw both of them out. I said, this is not going to work. Either I'm going to get gassed to death or I'm going to pass out. And it ain't no good. Everything stinks.
Right.
And so I want to say this to Mark Holmes and E2. They got to fight. They got to fighting online here.
Oh, Lord.
I watched both of them in almost a physical fight. Let me tell y'all something. This game is not worth your life. This game is not worth your friendship.
Sure.
This game is not worth your family.
Sure.
The Cowboys is what they is, and we're going to have to accept them what they is. Jerry Jones created this culture, and I said last week, if you want to continue to watch this trash, that's up to you. But I'm going to watch Voch Lombardi and get ready for the draft. This season is over.
Yeah.
And I just want to say this, nephew. This right here, this fighting, this almost a physical fight, I'm not taking up for nail one of these men. Both of these men are good men.
Yeah.
But if y'all can't get along, you stay at your house, E2, and Mark Holmes, you don't let nobody come over there if they say something you don't like. Yeah. I love Mark Holmes. I love E2 Blue. I love you. I love Late Night Hype. But, man, if we can't get along with men, then y'all need to stay at your own house.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say, man. And good luck to the Cowboys, because we ain't going to win next week.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks for calling on. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir, nephew. Love you, bro.
He said, good luck to the Cowboys because we ain't gonna win next week. Yeah, man, we're not gonna get into the Mark E2 mess, man. We're gonna let that be what it be. We're not gonna bring further attention to it on this show, man. Whatever issues they have, we're gonna let them work it out. We're here to talk about Cowboys. We're gonna leave it at that. But yeah, man, we're not gonna focus on that, man. We're gonna talk about the Cowboys getting beat up by the Washington Football Wizards, you heard? And hey, y'all want to talk about some draft? We can get to some draft, but there's no need for us to continue to get on into that. Short Dog, what's happening, brother? Short Dog, what's good with you? Que paso?
Hey, Voch, I got you, bro. I got the mute on, dog. But anyways, bro, look, first off the rip, I need to say, Dak, everybody, the people that are sitting here and coming up with all these excuse-headed people talking about how bad Jason Garrett was and this and that, but it's crazy to me. It's real crazy to me because they got exactly what they wanted. They wanted Garrett gone. They wanted Dak gone, and they thought Dalton could win. And at the end of the day, Dak, even with this inept coaching, I mean the worst defensive coordinator. I know you guys want to throw him off the bridge, but I'll throw him off the gorge. There's a gorge that's 5,000 feet, and we'll throw him off that because that dude ain't worth And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna cuss and get you demonetized, dog. But here on the streets, I've looked at his numbers, and I mean, I'm not gonna look at who he played with, all this. But out of 10 seasons as defensive coordinator, he's been historically bad. He's been in the the bottom 28 out of 10 times. I mean, this guy was just a pick. I get rid of him, bro. You know, and I kind of miss Marinelli and I miss Garrett. I ain't the same as shit, but I never wanted to get rid of them, you know, because I was happy with some mediocrity and getting us closer to where we need to be. But yeah, you're right. With everything you're saying, I'm just saying let's keep Dak. Let's be nice with him. Let's pay him. Everybody else can come and go, but we're not going to change till these guys get fired. The coaching is out of style. It's out of. I'm telling you, you guys want Garrett gone? Not till you have a guy to replace him, bro. And I'm just saying I miss Garrett too.
Yeah.
But I got nothing but love for you, Voch.
Hey, man, appreciate it, short dog, man. We're going to get through it together, you heard? Draft season.
I feel you, bro. I got you.
Draft season on the way, man. We're going to get through it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In case anybody's unclear about my stance on the draft situation or whatever, because there's someone in the chat box that may be mistaken. So if there's one person mistaken, there may be multiple. I'm not trying to get rid of Dak Prescott, but if we have a top 3 pick, then we can hold that pick and get a ransom for us. So we can get multiple picks. Voch ain't trying to draft Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields, you know? They're saying, yeah, Voch ain't never said trade Dak, so so y'all ain't listening. Y'all ain't focused, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to call into the show, man, the number is 515-606-5187, access code 309104. I read it. I said it off my mind without reading it that time. That means we getting better, you know what I'm saying? That means we getting better. We got Brandon from Frankly Football. Then we're gonna get into some of the platinum people in the order in which they called in. We just got to do right about our platinum folk. But let's boogie. Brandon, what's happening?
What's going on, Voch? How you doing, my brother?
Everything. Just trying to be at this podium and address my people, not cry in front of my people, but give my people answers. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Voch, I might be a little different.
Let's do it.
Because I'm one of those people that once I change the gear and once I'm on a different course, I ain't got no reason to cry no more at that point. I'm now.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna say tank guy because what the Cowboys are doing isn't tanking.
Can I guess?
Because they're not.
Let me guess. You're not pro tank guy, but you realize that we so bad that we may organically get up there, and it just is what it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I got you. Likewise. Yeah.
So every game that the Cowboys lose is now a silver lining.
Mm-hmm.
Because hey, man, if Dallas could get a trade like the Redskins got,
there you go.
Gave up for RG3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
I will be salivating. You're talking about retooling an entire team in the matter of a single draft.
Mm-hmm.
I did a little research into the comp pick formula. It's like one of those things that's hidden in Dexter's lab.
Sure.
So we'll never know exactly what the ins and outs of it are.
It's based on it's based on the guys that we don't re-sign. If they go elsewhere, where they rank in money is the comp pick that we get back, and the highest that we can get is a third. You know what I mean? So so Byron Jones went to go get big money. So if he's in the top percentage of cornerbacks, then that's a third round pick. To where Robert Quinn went to go get 12, that may not be top money, so that may be like a fifth round pick or something. See what I mean?
Now, I thought Robert was like at 14 per year, his annual.
Right.
So, like based on like other guys, I would think that could be like in between that area of a third and a fourth.
Because the highest number right now is 25 from Myles Garrett. And 14 is a long way from 25, so that ain't gonna be a good pick for you. Yeah.
But yeah, man, you give me an extra third and potentially 2 fourths because of Robert Quinn and receiver guy, Randall Cobb.
Mm-hmm.
You give me 2 fourths or something like that.
Yeah.
And then potentially trading down.
Sure.
Come on now.
Sure.
I'm licking my chops, hoping for that to happen.
That's my plan. Like if we end up in the Lawrence Fields range, I mean, look at that 1 year the Rams and the Eagles traded up to go get Goff and Wentz or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely not gonna be quarterback needy. And what you're hoping for is for us to be up there and the team behind us to be quarterback needy. That's what you want, you know. And then there's another point too. Somebody asked me on Twitter. They say, Voch, if we get a top 3 pick, what kind of compensation can we get back from that? I think that's a really good question, but it's a hard question because it depends. You know what I mean? To where you can get a ransom for Justin Fields, but if somebody really feels good about Trevor Lawrence, depending on where they're coming from, you could get more. You see what I'm saying? It could be a Mitch situation where the Bears only want to trade up one spot to go get him, so they'll give up a first and a third and a fourth or something. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on where we at and who's behind us and what quarterback is on the board when we're picking. You know, there's a lot of variables that go into it.
Yeah, it's an ever-changing machine. And I think it's weird, me being so interested in and I got a term for this. I texted it off Chris and I told him I call this white-collar tanking because it's the front office is still going to be saying all of the right stuff while not actively, producing wins. Right. So while I'm in this white-collar tank mode, it causes me to watch the other games of the teams that would potentially be ahead of the Cowboys more actively. Like, I just watched the end of the Atlanta game and, flip something when the Falcons couldn't produce that win. Right. So it's good for me in a way. Like I said, it's all about silver lining. I'll say this, once again, to Cowboys fans, and I said this the other day, we are closer than we think. With a renewed focus on defense, as I would hope the front office would see the need for, and the return of all of your injured weapons on offense, because if you count them, we're missing like 7, maybe 8 people on offense for the year. Yeah. It's one season away. Don't give up as for the future. Right.
I do agree. We're not that far away. Like I said, man, if number 4 is such a game changer, right? Like with this defense being so terrible, like I was looking,
and with this offensive line being so mangled,
I was looking at it, man. They was like, man, Washington's like the 30th, 31st, and 32nd in offense on everything. And I was like, damn, and they just put that much on us. In my mind, when Dak is playing, we may lose by like 1 possession. Without Dak, we lose by double digits. You see what I'm saying? So in my mind,
3 is manageable when you got 4 in.
Absolutely. You can win ball games. So all you got to do is spend the whole look. You know how like last season we was like, hey man, we get a little better at offensive line and maybe a D lineman and a receiver to put in the slot, we'll be all right. Listen, nothing but defense this offseason. Nothing but it. You know what I'm saying? There's no other discussion to be had about that.
And this is one other thing. You know Jerry Jones is all about the optics of things like that and marketability. I think Jerry Jones just need to go ahead and call Master P and get the rights to the golden tank. Yeah. And make all of his draft picks from a podium on top of that golden tank. Sure. And if you think that won't be the most lit draft move ever, because they might do the draft remotely. So if from his compound in the middle of nowhere, Texas, Jerry Jones making all of his draft picks on top of a golden tank. Yeah. You think that won't be the most lit thing ever? Yeah. You obviously don't know what he's about. Come on now.
Hey man.
Come on now.
Hey man, we got to do it for the views, man. Got to do it for the views. But listen, I got callers though, Brandon. This was a good call, man. Hey, later on in the week, man, we'll talk and do this on the show again, man. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We in draft mode. What is all of this on my screen? Yeah, we in draft mode, man. So let's figure this out. Let's boogie. Now we got the platinum. We got the privilege out. Now let's get into platinums. We got the guys that was on the phone earlier. This what happens when you get your spot early. So you need to turn your notifications on to just say this number or something. Because some of y'all will be on the phone for like 2 hours waiting and be like, dang, Voch, you finally got to me. Well, you called in at 9 o'clock, so it is what it is. Let's start with KC. Get KC on the phone. What's up, KC?
Not the Cowboys, man. That's for sure.
I feel that's facts. Yeah.
That's pretty bad, man. And you know what? Shout out to Andy Dalton. He played bad as a quarterback, but you don't want to see Ben DiNucci come in under those circumstances. That was horrible. He was out for a couple of seconds for sure.
Yeah.
He wasn't moving at all. It was horrible. I'm glad that guy got ejected. But anyway,
sure.
I'm looking at the Atlanta situation, and frankly, why did their coach get fired? Because the players, they kept losing leads, and the players just weren't performing.
Sure.
Again, I see a lot of things with Mike Nolan, and a good portion of it is his fault. I see guys just aren't, there's lack of communication, there's guys are kind of freelancing.
Right.
However, with that being the case, if that continually happens and you've lost the voice in the locker room, what are you going to do? Replace all 11 guys or get rid of the coach? Mm-hmm. So I think, unfortunately, because of their play, I think it is time for Mike Nolan to go.
Sure.
Because today, I didn't really see a whole bunch of miscommunication. What I've seen is a lot of just bad play.
Yeah.
And again, you can't get rid of all 11 guys. I think Mike Nolan did what he could from a play calling standpoint.
Sure.
It ain't working. He's done 3-man lines, 4-man lines, 5-man lines, 5-1, 4-2. I mean, after a while, he's just pushing buttons and nothing is sticking.
Yeah.
And I think it's just, you know what, they're not playing for him. Go ahead and let him go. Appreciate what you did, and go ahead and get somebody else in there to go ahead and just run a pure 4-3.
Sure. We're
going to blitz here and there, but we're just going to cover with 7 guys because we have talent in the front 7, despite what some people think.
Sure.
We're not great on the back end, but there's talent there. So I don't want to hear we got to rebuild the entire defense. There's something going on in that locker room. And if he's the problem, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and let him go. Get somebody else there calling the plays. I mean, what do you feel? Do you feel that we need to switch out all 11 guys or half of them? Or the back end's bad, but, I mean, the front 7, watch, they're not that bad. They're not that bad of what. They're not as bad as what we're seeing.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I've constantly said, man, it's weird when I look at it, and I normally have answers, man. You know what I'm saying? People come to me for answers. I don't know. we can't be as bad as we think we are. You know what I mean? Like it's something's not connecting. I don't think the talent is terrible. The talent ain't good, but the talent ain't worst defense in the league terrible. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
So
it's not.
I don't know. And it could be one of 2 players. I had a thought earlier. It was like last week. I was taking a walk the other day, and I had a thought a couple weeks ago, and I can't prove it. And I don't like to say things that I can't prove, but I think if you fix 3 spots, the defense will be okay. I'm not ready.
I need to hear this.
I'm not ready to reveal it yet because I don't have all my notes in order. But I think it's about 3 players that bring the thing down as a whole. You know what I'm saying? But we will cross that road whenever we get there. We'll talk about it. Now's not the time. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so be it. I'll wait.
My God, appreciate you, KC.
All right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I'm trying to draft. I'm trying to draft as many guys as I can. The bad thing about the draft is that we're this bad, but ain't no Chase Youngs in this draft, and that's upset me. Like, we don't have any Chase Youngs or like Jalen Ramsey's or like Aaron Donald's in this class. Like it's some good guys, and I think the true elite at the top of the class are like offensive guys, but I don't know. We'll see. Let me get through draft season before I fully even, like say that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, trade back and get them picks in the middle. Terrence, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for taking my call, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt. What's that? What you got for the show?
All right. Draft season, draft.
100%.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is basically what your boy Brandon was saying.
Yeah.
The more picks, and all that. That's basically what I was gonna say. I mean, that's what I said. Well, let me start off like this. Ever since we hired Mike McCarthy and he brought his own coaching staff, I said from the get-go, like, this is gonna be a test for Jason Garrett players. Well, what's that? What's that in the background?
Hold on, what you say, my bad? I'm listening to you,
Yeah,
my
what's
guy.
that in the background?
It's just something from the YouTube just played over.
You said Philly 500.
No. Some on the YouTube spilled over to. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know. I'm about to say that thing was loud.
Yeah,
but
my
okay.
bad. You got it.
Yeah, you good. You good, man. But yeah, that's basically what I was gonna say. I was just like, I just need more picks. Yeah, it sucks that man we don't have any no good defensive tackles like last year. I mean, it wasn't much good 3 techs last year anyway like that. But I'm saying like a Javon Kinlaw and Derek Brown. No, there's none of this in this draft either.
Right.
What I think Marvin Wilson is the only best one.
Sure.
Is the only good one. And watch some film tapes on him. He's okay and everything, but nothing all like that. And then like another Chase Young and then like that. None of that.
Yeah.
But it's some good, pretty decent linebackers and secondary. So we can get help from that. We can definitely start off from that. I mean, I would really like to see for us to get like at least 2 first-round picks for us. And to go both on defense. Like I said again, my top 3 is like corner, linebacker, and O-line really still. But But like I said, this defense is historically bad. So like I'm sorry, but I still want to get our boy Deontay Brown. I still want to get him play left guard.
Yes, sir.
And kick what's the name out there? Kick Connor Williams off the bridge and everything.
Of course, it's what you want to do. Of course.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, that's what I meant to say. I was saying like once we had got Mike McCarthy and the whole coaching staff, like this was just a test. Jason Garrett players out, and now we see like that they are like these players aren't like not the players that we really need to win the Super Bowl. So last time I was trying to prove that point by when I'm saying get rid of this and get rid of everybody. I know y'all thinking I was on crack and like that, but I'm just saying I'm just trying to prove a point though. It's just like Jalen's not it. Like D-Law, he's still not it, man. It's like, man, they was only good in that 1 year in 2018, and that time that was just 1 year. That was just 1 year they played good, and that was like on their contract years. Half of the players they was on their contract years, so that shows a bad sign, And what else I was about to say? Yeah, but that's basically what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say, like what Brandon was saying, like I just need more players. Like we just need to pull off like I don't know who. If you want to trade Zeke, if you want to trade, D-Law or whoever, man, like, what I'm saying, to get, to really fix this defense, like, I'm all with it. And then I want to give it some time with Mike McCarthy and Mike Nolan, like, because I'm very patient with coaching staff. Like, you got to give them some time. Like, like you gave, some other coaches pay, older coaches time, like, Jimmy, Dan Quinn when they went to Super Bowl, or you gave Shanahan them, like you have to give these coaches some hard, give them some time. Like it's not gonna happen over like one season. That's what I'm trying to, tell these other guys on there about that. Yeah. And talking about some Trevor Lawrence. No, Trevor Lawrence is not gonna fix this. Drafting your boy the left tackle from Oregon. And then just go on from there. Like, no, that's not gonna fit. That's not gonna help our season. It's not. It's time for this draft season. It's time to go heavy now. It's time to fix this defense, man. It's gonna pay off in the long run. That's all I'm trying to say.
We'll see what happens, my guy. But hey, man, appreciate it, man. Stay tuned for draft season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Man, and I said this on a couple other platforms. I said it last show, I believe, but everybody may not have been tuned into it. But if you're the defense coordinator for like the Rams or something, at least you could roll over every day and be like, you know what? I got Aaron Donald, I got Jalen Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? Like at least you can roll over and say that, I don't think we have any of those super stud players. We got some good guys, right? But I think a stud player would make our good guys better. Now, can you get a stud player and he be a good stud player year one, like, from this draft? I don't think you can do that necessarily. So I mean, how do you find that guy? How do you find that guy? That's why I say the whole offseason you can use to improve the defense. You know what I'm saying? You can use the offseason to sign a stud player that may be available. I know I got somebody in the chat box that's real good with the Googles that can get it real quick. Like who are like the 3 best free agents you can look for, or the 3 best guys you can possibly find on defense, and then draft all defense with 1 offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting. It's interesting, but yeah, the defense only got 1 first-round pick invested in. That's Leighton Vander Esch. Alden Smith technically don't count, but everybody else is, like your whole secondary, besides Diggs or whatever. And Cheeto's been hurt, but like 3rd-round guys, 4th, 5th, undrafted dudes back there. It's just a big mess back there. It's a big mess back there. We gotta talk about Jalen Smith too. One day we'll talk about. We'll get into it. Eric, Reeves, then DK. I think DK and Dirk the same person because they all came. They all call at the same time. So, Eric, Reeves, DK, and Dirk. That's the next order. Let's go. Eric up first. We gonna boogie. What's up, brother?
Man, what's going down with you, Voch?
Coolin', my guy. Coolin'. What you got for the show?
Man, right now what I'm seeing, man, it might be that San Francisco situation when Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt.
Hey, man, you gotta hope so. Shit, you better hope so, yeah.
Because honestly, because after Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt, San Francisco basically revamped their defense.
Mm-hmm.
I know there isn't a Nick Bosa in the draft right now. It'd be nice if it was, because we can most definitely get him. Because I do see us picking anywhere between 4 and 9, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be in that range, so we might be able to come up on a good defensive player, hopefully. But if anything, we might have to revamp our offensive line a little bit. Maybe get that guard out of Alabama that was whooping Derek Brown out of Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe we can get him.
Sure.
But at the same time, we need a volume of picks. We need to get the defense. We need to get this defense back online.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get this. We need to get this defense back on track. I mean, today our defense had a chance to make a couple plays, but our offense once again just putting us in bad situations. I mean, that could work with this defense, but if our offense could just get something going, this defense can be, halfway decent. They're halfway decent, and that's really all you need for the type of playmakers that we have on offense. So, we got a long road ahead of us, Voch.
Yeah, I feel you. But I think the offense is bad, but I don't even think that's the whole story. Like the offense being bad is making the defense bad. I don't even think that's the whole story, because even when they get favorable field position, like the Washington Wizards, right? Washington football Wizards, they rank 30th in offense, like 31st or something.
Yeah.
With Kyle Allen, and they dropped the easy 22 on us, like an easy 22. It wasn't even like it ain't like it was like pick sixes or something. Like it was just like, hey, okay, cool. They got the ball and they drove the ball 80 yards. They drove the ball 60 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like they were just driving it. So I just think both both sides is bad, man. Both sides terrible.
Yeah, and with what's his name, Mike Nolan, I really feel like what his thing is, he just don't know what to do with these players. Like Chris Richard and Rob Marinelli, they knew Jalen Smith was a go-forward player. He isn't that type of sit there and read and react type of player. He just go forward and go make a play and go wreak havoc somewhere. Mm-hmm. And, Chris Richard and Rob Marinelli put him in positions to where he can go forward and wreak havoc. They let all the read and react, and they let Leighton Vander Esch and Sean Lee do that. Even with Darian Thompson, they put Darian Thompson in positions to where he can just do simple things. I just feel like that Mike Nolan, he just don't know what to do with these players right now, because even Rob Marinelli and Chris Richard can make these players work. I give them the credit that these players have to come out there and perform, because sometimes, I don't know, it look like they just don't know what they're doing out there. Or it's like they forgot how to play football or something. But, it comes from both sides. Players and coaches, they both have to work together, and we're just looking forward to draft season right now, and hopefully we can get some good draft picks and get this defense back on track, because with 4, we go as far as 4 can go take us right now. He's our Aaron Rodgers right now. He's our Russell Wilson. He's our Patrick Mahomes. Like, we go as far as 4 take us.
I feel you, man. I always say player execution is key, but you know, but this bad though. This bad is pretty bad. They never quit on Jason Garrett though. But look, appreciate you.
I mean,
go ahead, Eric. Before I hang up on you, go ahead.
I mean, maybe that clapping helped.
Mike McCarthy need to start clapping on the sideline. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy might need to start clapping.
Damn, dog. Appreciate you, Easy. He's like, Mike McCarthy need to clap on the sideline. I'm with you. Easy. Tank to trade back in the draft and get a bunch of badass DBs. I like that hashtag. Hey, everybody hashtag that. Tank to trade back in the draft and get a bunch of badass DBs. Like that long hashtag right there. That's right there. That's what you need. All right? Let's keep going. Let's go to Brother Reeves. See what he talking about. What's up, Reeves?
What's good with you, Voch?
I mean, not much in terms of football, but you know, life is good, man. I can't complain.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's rough. It's rough, obviously, but I mean, I think we all knew that. Honestly, I'm just glad that the rest of the Cowboys nation gets to see what most of the non-casual Cowboys fans kind of knew.
Sure.
Especially in terms of just the quarterback play, obviously. I saw you on the Twitter machine with the whole quote tweet you had about the thing. You said you weren't going to be too petty, but you'd make a whole video on about the Andy Dalton tweets.
Sure.
Thought that was pretty fun.
Sure.
You told me to come back with my analogy for Dak.
Mm-hmm.
This might sound crazy.
If it might sound crazy, it probably is crazy. But I'll listen to your story, sir. Go ahead.
But those are the best. But those are the best type of analogies. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
So have you seen Transformers?
Yes, sir.
You know the Michael Bay joints.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Hear me out. Dak reminds me of like Optimus Prime. Does that make sense?
Give me more.
And
Go deeper.
And Bumblebee.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bumblebee is like CeeDee Lamb.
All right.
And then Jazz, I guess, would be Amari, and Ratchet would be Michael Gallup, and I guess Ironhide would be Zeke. Those are the Autobots, right?
Okay.
And so, you know, Optimus is the one that like leads the team or whatever, and he knows, you know, what you got to say and when you say. You know, Optimus always gonna come with some fire like speech and like he gonna put the team on his back, right? Even when he gets like his butt kicked or whatever, you know, he falls down, he gets beat up, like he gets back up and he wins, right?
Okay.
And so that's what Dak is. But like, you know, without Optimus, you know, the Autobots are trash, right? They go on the run or whatever. They go into hiding. You know, that's what the Cowboys are doing right now. You know what I'm saying? The Autobots get destroyed by Megatron and them without Optimus Prime. So that's kind of just what the team is like. You know, the reason why I said Ironhide is Zeke, right? Because that's like, you know, Optimus' best friend or whatever. Zeke is obviously supposed to be the Robin to the, you know, Dak's Batman, but Zeke is just, you know, not the same. So, you know, Zeke's just not the same, man. He can't do it by himself. This offense is bad because I'm not blaming Mike McCarthy or Kellen Moore for the offense. I don't know why people do that. When you got, like 6 offensive linemen that got hurt this year? What is it, like 5 or 6? And then on the defensive side of the ball, you got nothing. Nobody. Nada. And Mike Nolan got to go. I don't understand why everybody's saying, well, we could wait. What is the point of keeping him here, bro? Like, he's never had a good defense, even on other teams. You can look at his whole body of work, like Short Dog said. I mean, it's kind of just like there's really there's no point.
Yeah, I got you.
So
get off the phone.
Yo, Reeves,
I know the chat's not killing me, but
yo,
hey, it makes sense.
Yo, Reeves.
I don't like that shit. Sure.
Yo, analogy, dog, is dog, you waited you waited a whole week to give me that?
I don't like that shit for sure.
No, I had another one, but I mean,
I don't want no more. I don't want no more analogies, bro. I want no more.
I had another one, but you know, I decided to switch it up because you know. But hey, people killing me in the chat because they ain't seen Transformers, man. That's all I know. They ain't seen Transformers.
We all seen Transformers.
Nah, they must have watched the new joints with Marky Mark and them. That's what they were talking about. Nah, but I was just trying to get some people laughing, man, because this week has been trash in terms of football.
Well,
that's why
you just made me cry a little bit, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
I was just trying to get some people to smile, man. Look, I know people, you know. That's all. That's all.
Well, hey man,
but
just
no, seriously,
yeah,
it's a shame. But
just yeah, try to give us another analogy next time, brother. We'll
hey,
we'll try this again.
Y'all keep smiling, man. Y'all keep smiling, bro. I'm glad I could make y'all laugh at something. Shit. Y'all have a good one.
I don't like that shit.
Appreciate you. Shouts out to Brother Reeves, man. Hey, listen, Brother Reeves, I appreciate you, dog. But listen, we have such a high bar for analogies here. Like chat box, how many of y'all was tuned in 2 weeks ago? And Brandon from Frankly Football, right? He came in with the Batman analogy, you know what I'm saying? With the Yon Mean, with the whole Dark Knight situation, you know what I'm saying? Joker was like, nah, man, you ain't finna pay me when I want to be paid. You pay me, you know what I'm saying? That whole joint, like that was an analogy with some nuance, boy. He was like, shit, Dak is Optimus, CD is Bumblebee, and when we don't win, we go high. And I was like, but tie it up for me. Like give me something else though. Give me something else. And he was like, that's it.
I don't like that shit for sure.
But shouts out to Brother Reeves though. He said he tried to make us laugh. Boy, Brother Reeves, I appreciate you, sir. You did, man. You did, man. You made us all smile here, dog. That wasn't it though, but appreciate you.
Does that look like wild parsley to you?
We gonna get DK on the phone, see what he talking about. What's good, DK?
Man, what's good about you? I was rolling. I'm rolling for these boys, bro.
Me too, nigga. Me too. But go ahead.
Nah, bro. This is real talk analogy though. So I went. This is a real true story, bro. I went to the casino yesterday, right?
Okay.
And I'm playing blackjack. And it's three-handed, so it's me and two other guys, bro. It was two-handed at first. We killing it, right? Then this dude sit down, bro, and I get a 20. Dude get a 20, and the third dude who just sat down, bro, he got like a 12. Dealer showing the 10, bro. Anybody in the chat box, just follow me.
Okay.
So you get a 12, bro. You got and the dealer got a space card showing. 9 times out of 10, you hit that, bro. Dude stay. Dealer flip over 19. We win, he lose. So he was playing like this for like a good 5-10 minutes, bro, just losing. And so I didn't want to say nothing because it's your money. I want to tell him how to play. But me and the other dude like, bro, like, what you doing? So I asked him. I said, say, bro, you supposed to hit that. Like, I just helped him out one hand and he won. And I was like, bro, why you playing like that? And he was like, hey, man, you know, I'm just trying to like think against the grain. I'm trying to be different and hope that it worked. And I said, bro, you might as well just give them all your chips and walk away. Not how it goes. So I say that to say this. I swear to you, bro, this how Dallas has been thinking here in like the last couple of years for sure, bro. Take it back to Connor McGovern and how he, you know, we was told he wasn't good, bro. Even though the offensive line is trash, anything will work. Jerry, week after week, and Steven telling us like they love what they got in house. You know, just not trying to do what. It's crazy how the fans and people like you and you know, just regular like average common sense Cowboys fans can almost damn near run this team better than Jerry, bro. So I just feel like
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's true,
like, I ain't trying to like make it crazy. Now I'm just saying, bro. Like they told us week after week they like what they got. We'll figure it out. We don't need a D tackle. We don't need a safety. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like all the, excuse my language, all the shit that they've been telling us, bro, is literally wrong. Even from hiring this damn coach, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole coaching staff, bro. Like how you literally have a sleepover and hire Mike McCarthy like that. You don't go interview Lincoln Riley. You don't interview Urban Meyer. But I mean, you don't interview Nick Saban. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, what's up with these people, bro? Like, they are, I hate to say it, bro, but it's like Jerry and Steven is like the last caller, bro. They're like, they clueless, bro.
The last caller, right?
Clueless,
Gotcha.
Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to shoot no slugs at my boy, but I was confused too. Like, what is he talking about? And if they confused now, because I'm going to go back and rewind as soon as I hang up. Y'all better not be, I hope they not doing me right now, bro.
No.
You feel me, bro? It's just, I don't know what. I don't even know the direction that we going.
Me neither.
I don't know
Me neither. I have
what the Cowboys doing, bro. But Mike McCarthy is not it, bro. If Jerry Jones was a real one, if Jerry Jones was had any common sense, bro, he would go back to that Jerry that used to come down on the sideline, bro, and he would fire this man, bro, Monday. Like literally, he would come, he would sit down and say, you know what, players mess up, bro. Players F up. I messed up. We just gonna let Kellen Moore be the interim. God damn it, and, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure this out moving forward, bro. They talk about they confused already. But yeah, man, you know, I don't know about draft, like you say, draft season on deck. This is not the same dude. I don't know Perks or no Molly. I'm just saying the Cowboys is tripping, bro, and they do the dumbest things and nothing makes sense. I'm confused. It's 25-3. We're gonna go 2-14 and I'll be watching your videos. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat box.
All right, DK, I appreciate you, dog. Salute.
All right, bro. Salute.
Yeah. Nah, man, we're not gonna do that. Hey, listen, man. Hey, hey, y'all got to be a little better with y'all. y'all got to be a little better. Y'all need to hold analogies to a better standard. You know what I mean? Y'all got to hold your analogies to it. Dirk, please tell me you got a good analogy, sir. Please.
Man, I got a few good analogies, but I ain't even tell them today.
Okay, my guy. What's good? God
man,
damn.
I'm praying the goddamn butcher me in the chat box.
Okay.
But
what's good,
I
Dirk?
just really wanted to double back, though. Double up on what I said last week.
Yeah.
I know you tired of people always talking about Jimmy and comparing that team to the future teams or teams that came after.
Right.
Excuse me. But when you look at what Jimmy did, he built that team, Voch.
Okay.
He built that team from the ground up.
Sure.
And building that team, we had a whole left tackle that was a former defensive tackle.
Sure.
Now, it's easy for me to say, man, I could have coached that team to a Super Bowl, or Barry Switzer coming in and saying he could have did it. But the truth of the matter remains, bro. Ever since he left, this franchise was all about selling tickets. And you played high school football. There's a lot of people out there that play high school football, college football. One thing the coach did say was offense sell tickets, defense win championships. And we've been paying all these offensive players and letting these defensive players walk like they grow on trees when they don't.
Yeah.
You know, you see what Conor McGovern is doing for Zach Martin. And I mean, it's not Zach Martin work, but it's not Terrence Steele out there for Collins. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just looking at that right there, man. And offense sell tickets, defense win championships, man. And all Jerry been about is his dollar. And you know that I just want to double down on them points I made last week. But as far as telling analogies, bro, as far as telling me girlfriend stories, I don't know. I ain't with all that.
Hey, man, you know we gotta, you know, like whatever we gotta do to make it make sense, man. We just gonna have to boogie like that, dog. We just gonna have to.
Oh, really? Hey, I did want to ask you something before I scramble.
What's up, sir?
So what do you think? Trading back, is it a lot of value on defense this draft that you've seen so far?
It's plenty value in trading Dak because Dak is a top 5 quarterback that hasn't hit his prime yet. So I'd rather just keep that dude, honestly.
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of Dak at all.
Okay.
You seen what Dak worked.
Right.
Dak came in, and even though the defense was bad, the offensive line was hurt, and you know we was having our bumps in the road. Dak came in, put us on his back, bro.
Right.
And I'm gonna forever be grateful for that.
Sure.
So we'll be stupid and shoot ourselves in the foot if we try to get rid of Dak for some kid coming out of college who, you know, you don't know how he gonna act behind a line that's so broken, or play with a defense that's so banged up, broken, and confused. Like,
Right.
come on, man, we got to give Dak his props.
Right.
But yeah, I know you got callers, bro, so I'm gonna go on skedaddle.
All right, man. Appreciate it. We'll holler at you next week, man. Salute.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Oh boy. Hey man, this show may not be too long. This show may not be too long. We're gonna go Denique up next, and then we're gonna go 100 grand. Denique, what's up, man? And look, I'm only going to you because you said something interesting in the chat box, sir. What's your what's your analogy, my guy?
What's going on, Voch? I ain't hollered at you in a minute. It's your boy D-Nick on the way, hottest comedian in Dallas.
Gotcha.
I just want to let you know, Cowboys, see, they like Dragon Ball Z, okay?
Right.
Dak is like Goku.
Okay.
And Vegeta is Zeke, right?
Right.
Now, Vegeta might have been the Prince of all Saiyans.
Sure.
But he couldn't go Super Saiyan until he met Goku.
Right.
I'm really just playing around, but
we was waiting on you, dog. We hold up.
Get off the phone.
We was about to hit you.
I was just playing.
Okay.
I was just playing. But man, see, look, a couple things we need to do, man. We need to bring Christian Shaw back, bro. That's what needs to be at DC. That's it. All these other jokers I ain't worried about. Andy Dalton, 3 points, 2 weeks.
Sure.
This week, last week. The last touchdown he scored last week, it took him 17 plays, and it wasn't even a nice drive.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
I ain't going to talk about him. I mean, it's week, 7, week 8, and we talk about Tank.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about Tank Lawrence. We're talking about tanking.
Sure.
He's not even Tank Lawrence no more. He's DeMarcus, okay?
Sure.
His first name, government. He's going to be talking about me on Instagram later. I don't care. DeMarcus, okay? First name.
If I had to make an analogy, like if I had to make a Dragon Ball analogy, sometimes you can get so comfortable with Goku being your hero, right? Yeah, yeah, man, Goku the hero, man. It is what it is, cool.
There you go.
But you don't make preparation for Goku not being there because you're so used to him being there. So when the androids get there and Goku got diabetes and he can't save your life, now you're scared.
Hey, looking at Gohan.
Now you're nervous. Now you're nervous. You know what I'm saying? We're like, hey, man, can the damn 13-year-old play? Can you play? Can the green dude play? Can the short dude with the 6 dots, can he play? Yamcha, can you play?
The dude from the future?
But
Get the
look,
guy from the future. What
about the dude from the future with the blue hat? Can you play? And everybody that jump in the fight, they can't play. We got to go into a time chamber so it's next year. We got to go into a time chamber so it's next year. We can't even do nothing this year. We got to wait till Goku come back with his 13-year-old, and then the 13-year-old get better. The green dude get better. The little short dude, the 6 dots, the dude with the eye in his forehead get better. All because Goku back. And then look, just the idea of Goku being back, the damn 13-year-old gonna be strong. Look, Zeke gonna be good again just because Goku back. The mere presence of Goku not having diabetes and being gone for a year make everybody better. That's how you do the analogy. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Hold on. Y'all killing me. Easy. The analogy was easy, but y'all couldn't make it land. Come on, Denique. You couldn't even. Look, I was with you, but you was like, yeah, man, I'm playing. But you had one.
You got it, bro. You got it. I was just joking, bro. That's it right there.
I got you, my guy. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, Goku get over this diabetes and come back next year. And hopefully we can win the fight. It won't be easy, but it'll be a fight to the death next year when we go in that time chamber and come back next year. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we need them. We need some 3 points twice. That ain't it.
Yeah,
that ain't it.
Appreciate it, my guy. It was a great call, man. D-Neek, the what you say, the funniest comedian in Dallas. Where they can find you at? You got an Instagram or something? The hottest what? Where they can find you, man? Go ahead, sir.
I'm on Instagram. D-Nique on the way. D-N-I-Q-U-E on the way. Holla at me.
There you go. Plug your stuff, man. Appreciate you, dog. Salute.
Stay up.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm no genius. I'm no genius now, but I can, I can make this work. Anime dog fans say you can call him Dakarat. Sir, Dakarat is sick. You get another. Why is Dakarat so fire to me, sir? That's Anime Dolphin in my chat box. He dropped 2 in the super chat. Appreciate you, sir. He says you can call him Dakarite. That wasn't on Voch, because I know it's gonna be some people watching on demand that ain't looking at the at the chat box necessarily. But Anime Dolphin, you sir, you've earned a salute. Let me give you another. My goodness. And that wasn't even for the Cowboys, sir. The Cowboys just been terrible. I ain't got nothing for that. Whew. Paul says, I miss the Quincy Carter days. I miss old man Kidner. Can Kellen Moore still play? Oh, goodness. Shouts out to Paul. Yeah. Zeus said Mike Nolan has to go. Aaron says, what happened if we lose the rest of the games? We get the first overall pick. What do? They should trade back. They'd be smart if they trade back and get more picks. Adrian says, man, why wouldn't you get someone with the same skill set as Dak to be the backup? Hey, man, maybe backups just ain't, you know what I'm saying, floating around the league. You know, backup is a premium position because it ain't many of them. Appreciate you. Andre with another. He says, well, the defense is the Care Bears because they're soft and cuddly. There's an analogy that works. So we got 2 analogies that work today. All right. And that one didn't even have enough nuance in it. But I appreciate you. Grip Boy 504. That's New Orleans. He says, everybody must be high after that game. Boxer Card Production drop 5. It says, that man Reeves low-key made sense, though. Dak is optimist because he hold the team down. Dude, hilarious. Need another analogy next week. The analogy wasn't off. It wasn't incorrect. Dak is the main guy, and everybody else are the sidekicks. But, like, you need some nuance to make the analogy work, sir. Like, can you give me more, you know? Appreciate you. Adrian came back with another 5, and he says Deshaun Watson got paid. How them Texans doing? Well, that's because Bill O'Brien is terrible at team building, but that's just that. Set it off, Chris. Send me a picture of Goku and the shots out to you. And then we have Anime Dolphin with the 2 in the super chat says you can call him Dakarite. That is hilarious.
The conference has been locked.
Let me lock the phone because we ain't gonna be here that long, man. I actually want to tune in to some of these games later. We got 13 callers. We're gonna get to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got Jess on the phone. Let me grab this knob before I get on though. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Jess.
Hey, Voch, how are you?
What's going on, Mama? What you got for the show today? Talk to us about your Cowboys.
I didn't get a chance to see the game.
Good for you.
I didn't. I've been at church.
Good
I
for
was
you.
at church.
We should have all went to church instead of watching the game. We should have all went.
I was at church, and when I saw it on my phone, all I could say was, Lord, 3 to 20. At that time, it was 3 to 20. Mm-hmm. From 22, and we was getting ready to get out of church. Right. What I'm thinking, Voch, is could it be something we don't know that's going on behind closed doors?
Can't be.
That these guys just don't want to play. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Is this man, they talking down on them, or are they talking like they don't want these boys to win, or they saying something about that? But like I said, all this here is for Dirk stuff, for people treating Dak like this. All you fans complain every day. You bash Dak. You talk bad about this man. You wanted Dawson to start before we even got the season going. Right. And you're talking about you benched him on your team, this fantasy mess you're playing, and about money. I'm so sick of hearing about money. Okay, y'all want money to throw away? Get me some, okay? Give it to me if you want to throw it away.
Right.
But anyway, without Dak, these boys are lost, Voch. And to me, when your leader lead out, because I believe Dak was in there, he talked to him, they met at this man's house. Dak got a whole football field in his house, in his backyard. Right. And they go there and they practice and they go over schemes and they do the brother. And then you got to look at it. We got all these new players coming forth. Right. You probably got, you know how people did kids in school. Do you know the in crowd, the out crowd? So they like, oh, y'all the outcasts, y'all just the boys, fill in boys. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you got to welcome these boys in, and y'all got to get this brotherhood going. Right. The season ain't over. Y'all need to get y'all stuff together, and y'all need to come on and win these games. Because when watch the no-name team beat y'all today, y'all really need to pull it together and come on here. Because we fans are tired of seeing them just not go. But I'm like, well, you know, God, what is this something going on that we don't know about as fans that's going on behind closed doors?
Right.
So we can't just sit here, and I'm sick of everybody talking about fire everybody. Shut up. Because you want somebody to say, fire you off your job? You want somebody to say, cut your money off? Or whatever. I'm sick to hear y'all talking about these people pockets and money. Yeah, they got paid for what they had in them. They was playing great and fabulous. We don't know what's going on. And I feel like they shouldn't have cut a lot of people that they cut, man. Where's the people that we had seen that we were so hyped about? Where are those guys at?
Right.
Did they cut them guys and they're on other teams? Then when these boys go to other teams and they be, they finna get a Super Bowl, they finna get a Super Bowl with this. Okay, well, why they didn't do it while they was here? Why didn't they play like that while they was on the Dallas Cowboys team? Getting paid just like they getting paid on the other teams.
Jess.
So y'all, I'm so sick of negative. Can we stay positive and hope for the best and stop saying we're doomed and stop giving up on the team? Because God dog, if I can stick with them with 1-15 or whatever it was, when we was way back then, I've been a fan for 43 years.
Right.
So all these young folks, y'all need to get it together or go on and get you another team. Stop talking about you on Philly if you going to go with Philly and all that. You probably already going for Philly.
Right.
A lot of folks, I got 2 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams. Baby, in the NFL, I only got 1 team, and that's the Dallas Cowboys.
So
I
Jess,
root for the other kids on college.
So Jess, let me ask you, would you compare, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had to make an analogy, right? Would you compare the Cowboys to church right now? Would you do that?
Compare them to church?
Yeah, like
compare them to church.
Just
if
like,
I'm going to compare them to church, I need my deacons. I need my ushers. I need my songsters.
Yeah.
I need them all to step up and do their job to have the service to go forth. Don't nobody want to come to church and be dead.
Right.
Don't nobody want to keep watching people be dead on the team. I get y'all.
Yeah.
I understand that. Y'all want hype.
Right.
I want hype.
Right.
I go to church. I mean, I don't be focused on football when I'm at church because God, I give God all my time.
All
period.
Yes.
God come for anything.
Yeah.
I love football and all,
Right.
but I mean, I'm not gonna be putting football before my God.
Right.
And everybody want to put football before God.
Right.
And so God is like, okay, you got the pandemic going on too. Remember?
Right.
We thought we weren't gonna get a chance to see football, but now what? Everybody start doing something. You got people out here fighting, want people to stop wearing masks, and they want to go party, but then when they get a disease or get sick, and then they say it's a heck. But like I said, you're going to need your choir members.
Right.
You're going to need your deacons, your deaconettes, your
you need
your
teamwork.
Drum player.
Teamwork.
Your
you
guitar player. Teamwork.
You need everybody.
And this is what our team is lacking.
Right.
Everybody need to get the man up and become that team, their brother's keeper, and help their brother. Tell your brother what you want this team to do. Get your plans together. Go over films. Go over playbook. Go over everything. Get back to the basics. Right. That's what I've been thinking. We need to get back to the basic, y'all. And they need a coach. I mean, I miss Mr. Rashad. I do.
Oh, Lord.
Because it seemed like he had that defense together.
Right.
Him and that other black gentleman that was there talking with the black guy that was there with Zeke on the sideline. I think he's still there.
Right.
But
I
hear you beeping me. So I'm going to get off because I ain't going to be like everybody else. But Val, I know I was telling them in the chat that you said to stop talking about the other shows.
Right.
But I wasn't trying to keep repeating myself, but I kept seeing somebody asking what happened. Right. If you wasn't on the show when it happened, don't worry about what happened. They going to cool it off.
Yep.
They going to be back doing shows together. Just leave it alone. That's all I'm saying. That's being missed.
Right.
Don't bring that to Voch show because we're being disrespectful. And I'm going to get off and let somebody else on. I'm sorry for going over my time, y'all.
No, honey bun, you good. You good. Thank you, Jess. Call back next week, all right? All right.
All right.
Just say we need everybody in the church to come together and make the church work. You're right. You're right. We need everybody. We need the choir. We need everybody. So, hey, man, we run these analogies today, man. Let me put my volume back up. I had to turn the volume down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Vouch from the UK. You know what I'm saying? Brother Reeves says it's Reeves. I was trying to make y'all laugh. But I am not the Heezy. I'm not the Heezy. Love y'all. Love y'all fans. Y'all funny. Daki was Goku. Batman. Optimus Prime. Sometimes you got to sacrifice your crazy analogy to get some good ones from Voch. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to throw me the alley. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, brother Reeves. And Paul came back and says, do you ever watch those house remodeling shows when they pull the carpet and there's mold and termites and ghosts? I do. Since I'm in the home buying, you know, like I'm probably gonna be like buying a house next year. You know what I'm saying? That's a very exciting time for me or whatever. I have been watching a whole bunch of, you know, like a whole bunch of like DIY stuff and, you know, home stuff, and you know what I'm saying. So I have been involved in that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? How many more platinum people we got? We got 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. We got 3 platinum people. That's Corey, Carlos, and Justin. 1 privileged guy, 100 grand is going to go before them, and then we're going to run these numbers on recognize, all right? We got 10 callers. We're going to get to all of them. At the 100 grand, we're going to cut that clock on, all right? Let's boogie. What's up? Whoa, what's up?
Yo, I've been laughing this whole time, man.
Hey man, this has been a very listen man, when we ain't got football to talk, we just gotta talk anything. We just gotta put jokes out there. We gotta do whatever we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do, man.
You gotta make the show run, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta improvise, right?
Now, 100 grand. Compare your Cowboys to selling their work in the street. You know what I'm saying? Give us a comparison, sir.
Allegedly, I don't know what you're talking about, man. What are you talking about, bro?
Mm-hmm. I feel you,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not you. But if you had a friend that sold work in the streets, how would you compare that to the Cowboys? Is what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Man, you got that dirt, man. You got that. You got that dirt. You got that trash. Ain't no going on that block.
Yeah.
You go on that.
Yeah. That's fair.
You might think you got one thing and you got another thing. You know what I mean? You doing that lean on the block. You might.
You know what I'm saying? We're up here talking about. We're up here talking about. Hey man, so let's not sign Dak, and then maybe we can sign some free agents or whatever. Don't nobody want to come on your block with all that Reggie on your block, dog. Don't nobody want to come on your block.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, man.
Don't nobody want to do that. And you ain't got no blue magic over there, bro.
Nothing.
You got no blue.
Nothing.
You got no blue magic over there.
The plug don't even want to call you back.
Now.
Go ahead, man.
I'm telling you right now, quarterback is not the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who you get back there. Same result.
Yeah.
We need to go. We got to invest in our lines, man.
Mm-hmm.
We have to.
Yeah.
Number 1 draft picks again on our offensive line. I don't care what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing works if your lines are not solid. That's both sides of the football.
That's fair.
For you people that don't know football, there you go. Oh, that's the problem. That's people who don't know football.
Hey,
it's your offense and your defense.
I just thought about something. You know who? Listen, man. You know who Dalton is? You know who Andy Dalton is? Andy Dalton is the plug that got lucky. You know what I'm saying? You know, like some plugs is the plug because they official, but some plugs is a plug because they just looked up and got some work, so they just happen to be the plug. You know what I'm saying? So Dak the plug that get all the good work, but you look at Danny like Andy Dalton, like you the plug. How you get this? Where you get this? Where you get this from? Who your family? Your face ain't good around here. You the plug? My bad. I can do this all day. I probably can do this all day. But go ahead, my guy. My bad. Go ahead.
But that's the problem. It's the line that's the problem.
Sure.
It's the line that's and you know, I got a cousin. He a huge Redskin fan.
Right.
I told him before the game, I said, listen, man, y'all gonna win this game. Y'all gonna blow us out. He said, what you talking about? I said, listen, we have no offensive line.
Right.
They're gonna blitz this boy every time. He's not gonna get nothing off.
Right.
What happened during the game?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
Come on, man. I knew we were losing this game. I knew it.
Sure.
It didn't surprise me because I know football and I know my team. I'm not none of these 80%ers that just look at the final score and say, oh, trade Dak.
Yeah.
Oh, trade DeMarcus Lawrence and all this and that. And you got to know your football team, man.
Sure.
That's why I don't like discussing it with you people that don't know your football team.
Mm-hmm.
If you a Cowboys fan, you knew 99% of the time we was going to lose this football game. And and people say, you ain't a Cowboys fan. You ain't got no faith. No, that's knowing your football team.
Yeah.
It's not that you ain't got no faith. It's knowing your team. How you going to win when you got third stringers on your line?
Yeah.
How you going to do that?
Yeah.
These people wasn't even supposed to play this year.
Sure.
You got them out there playing. Come on, man. Now we got
Sure.
Now we got DiNucci out there.
Sure. Yep. I feel you, man.
You know,
Hey, listen, but if this does anything though, 100 grand, like this should just make people so much more grateful for number 4. Because I see people, you know what I'm saying, like they were like, well, Dalton can't play well because the O-line sucks today. Well, imagine what Dak was going through.
Exactly.
Imagine what Dak.
Did you see the Band-Aid that Dak put over this football team?
Mm-hmm.
Now you see what happens when you rip that Band-Aid off.
Yep. We're going to learn, though.
This league is running quarterback.
Yeah.
You a standing quarterback, you're done. I'm sorry, you're not even being in the league anymore. Unless you got an elite line.
Yeah.
You don't have an elite line, you're done. Period.
Yeah, man, they tried to get Andy Dalton rolling out the pocket, man, but that shit just ended up worse, man. But 100 grand,
do that.
100 that ain't his skill set, man. But listen though, 100 grand. We're gonna do a show tomorrow, man. Call back tomorrow, man. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, man.
You already know, man.
All right, man. Turn your house down, dog. Hey, look, man. That's how dope this show is, man. Like we got respect in the streets, in the churches, from the anime nerds and manga readers, you know what I'm saying? Like from the actual football community, like we got versatility here on this show. You know what I'm saying? We got versatility show on here. Like you the plug. you the plug. Hey man, we got some versatility, man. All right, I pulled up my clock, man. Like I said, I don't want to be on this show too long. We got 9 callers. We're gonna get to all y'all. But we're gonna do it via clock game. All right, then we're gonna do the day after show tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna drop a soliloquy this week, and I may get into some draft stuff after I fulfill my Yahoo Sports obligation. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's run it for the cardio. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go Corey first. He's up next. Carlos on deck. Then Justin in the hole. We gonna run the clock. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Corey?
What's up?
Cool. What you got for the show?
Oh, okay. So this whole defense needs to get completely overhauled. It's like you watch the first quarter. I'm like, we're down like 18 every game. How do you any games? And it's how you even expect even with Dak to come back 18 every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even with Dak, it's hard.
Yeah. This
season, it's been like that all year. It's just like, so we got to do something about that.
Sure.
In my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
This O-line, a lot of people want to talk about it being it, but a lot of it is hurt.
Right.
A lot of them has been hurt. Like Tyron Smith, Leo Collins are out for the season. Like it's been hurt. It's not necessarily been Steele's fault. Sure, he's not good, but it's not necessarily his fault that your offensive line goes out. So I think that'll be fine coming next year. But what I wonder this year for Dallas is, do you think they will potentially just go ahead and shut down? This would be about the time maybe start shutting down, thinking about a draft pick, or do you still try? I don't think personally that they should try to go after this division because they still are within reason. But I feel like it would be better for them to go for the draft pick.
So like
personally now.
So like first of all, that's your time. But like fam, like what you mean go for the pick? Like I was looking out there, right? I was looking at that. We was losing. I actually said this to myself. I said, you know what? We losing. We might as well put the backups in. And I looked up. The damn backups is in. So we may just end up tanking anyway because we just not good. We ain't got to tank on purpose. Appreciate you, Corey. Yep.
Thank you. You have a good one.
You too, man. Yeah, man. Like we bad enough. We ain't got to tank no more. It is what it is, my guy. Let's get Carlos on the phone and reset the clock, man. What's up, Carlos?
What up, Voch? What up, Voch? Man,
cool, my guy. What you got for the show?
That water's gonna be bitter for all week this week, huh?
Yeah, it's whack, dog. I'm not drinking a whole. I mean, I gotta put fruits in it to make it a little better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do for just to make it at least a little bit sweet. But hey, I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow to as well give you a good rundown of what I want to say. But I just want to give you the free agents of the Cowboys this year,
right?
And I'm gonna give you if they're living up to their contract, and you just give me a yes or no.
Okay.
So for good, I say goodbye 2021. Crawford, Griffin, Sean Lee, Xavier, and Jordan Lewis.
Yes.
So I feel like those positions we're gonna have to look for to cover in the draft.
Yes.
Now Cooper, is he living up to his contract? I would say yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's being a reliable wide receiver.
Sure.
Zeke, I'm still 50-50.
Okay.
He did cause a holdout, but I feel like in this era, it's never good to pay a running back.
Right.
I just feel like you can have a two-headed horse.
Plus, Tony's looking incredible. I ain't gonna say nothing, but Tony's looking great. But go ahead.
Yep, I'll just say that. But I feel like we could have moved that money somewhere else to give to who, my quarterback number 4.
Right.
DeMarcus, ever since he played for his contract, dang, I forgot his stats, but I think he has like 4 sacks or 5 sacks total.
Right.
Compared to his contract when he was playing for the contract area, 12 sacks in 1 year.
Right.
So Smith, hit or miss as well. I don't know if it's his fault the defense is so bad, or I really don't know. I'll say Zeke and DeMarcus are overpaid. We should have not paid him, and I'll keep Cooper and Smith. But other than that,
so like if I had to pick to pick 2 people that I would not have paid, it would have been Zeke and Jalen, and I'd have gave Byron his money. And we'll probably have money left over to do some other things with. But yeah, Zeke and Jalen were the 2 guys I didn't feel the best about paying. But you know how that goes.
And then my last thing is
quickly.
I saw the top free agents of 2021.
Okay.
You got Baltimore, Ronnie Stanley from offensive tackle. You got Green Bay, David. I don't know how you say his last name.
Bakhtiari.
Yeah. Yeah, offensive tackle. He's gonna be 29.
Right.
Kenny Clark, defensive tackle, 25. 28 years old. You got Shaq Warren Barrett,
Shaq Barrett,
linebacker.
Tampa Bay.
By Tampa Bay.
Pass rush. Yep.
And then you got Justin Sims, Denver.
Right. Yeah.
And then I was looking at this draft, man. It's pretty deep for offensive tackles. So I feel like he can build the line again. But like I said, I just hope the Jones look themselves in the mirror and tell themselves, man, do we really want to host that Lombardi? I don't know. We'll keep running with the hype. That's all, Voch. I'll see you around.
I appreciate it, Carlos. That's what I liked about Carlos, right? First, Carlos' time ran out, and then he felt me give him more time. So he was like, all right, cool, I'll keep talking. But I hit the button again, and he was like, all right, cool, my bad. He was like, all right, okay. All right, Voch, my bad. All right, Voch, you got it. Voch, you got it, my bad. Voch, you got it. Voch, you got it. You got it. Let's get Justin on the phone here. What he talking about? And we'll keep this thing going. Then we got all non-callers, non-platinum calls. Some people I ain't never seen before, so we'll see if they can be platinum. All right, so they ain't waiting till the end of the show to talk on the phone. But Justin is here. What's up, Justin?
What's up, Voch, man? Y'all know it's been a minute since I've been on the call, but I was just like, I'm kind of just been disappointed in watching these Cowboys every Sunday. Sure. And I just started thinking, like, I don't know if anybody know, but this defensive coordinator we got is the same defensive coordinator that was the defensive coordinator for the Falcons. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I'm trying to see why we hired a guy who the last time he was in the league had the 32nd defense in the league. You think because he sit out a couple years, you think he could go from the 32nd to the top 10? Like, I don't think these owners really think about and did their homework on our coaches. You know what I'm saying? And just our defense.
Well, see, let me pause your time right there, though. And this the hard part about that, right? Jerry gave Mike McCarthy freedom. The problem is Mike McCarthy just hired his friends. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got to be wary on what we cussing Jerry Jones about. Jerry Jones can be cussed out about a few things, but people wanted their head coach to have control, and Mike McCarthy took his control and hired his friends. The only coach that the Joneses kind of recommended that he keep was Kellen Moore and Nussmeier. They the only bright spots in this damn staff. So I mean,
true.
I'm trying to kick all the ass off the bread, but you got 30 more seconds though, brother. You got 30 more seconds. Go ahead.
No, you good.
No, you good.
And I was just gonna say, that's really my main thing was the defense, because like I know our offense is set. When we got Dak at the helm, he's gonna run that thing to the top, to the best we can. It's like, man, that was the biggest thing is the defense. And I'll just say, just the team in a whole just looked lost. And like the lady said earlier, they just don't look like they in it. Like when Gallup dropped that touchdown last week, it's like, Gallup, you make them two great catches the game before, then you drop an open touchdown. And I just feel like this team just lost everything. When Dak went down, this team went down. And I feel like, it's just another disappointing year for us Cowboys fans. I know my time up, so I'm going to cut it off there. But appreciate you taking my call.
Appreciate it. Just call in tomorrow, man. We're doing the show tomorrow, man. Salute.
For sure. That's a big bet.
Yeah. I see Antoine in the chat box, man. Antoine don't like Zeke slander, and I feel you, man. Twan don't like Zeke slander just like I don't like Dak slander. But Twan, I don't think we necessarily calling Zeke a bad player. We're not saying Zeke ain't talented. I just think this whole Zeke thing is a money thing. Just like with anybody that we talking about, right? D-Law can do what he wants to do on his rookie contract, but when it comes to the money, you look at D-Law closer. You look at Jalen. You can tell your story on your rookie deal all you want, but when you get money, we look at you different. And I think the same is happening with Zeke with Zeke right now. And hey, look, Zeke's a good player. I still like Zeke is a really good player, but to be consistent with what I've been saying, when I had to pick out of who do I want to pay, it was like Zeke, Amari Cooper, and Byron Jones, and I had to pay two of them. I was always Amari and Byron. Like, that's always been my mindset, So like I said, we ain't calling Zeke bad. It's just if we had to pick somebody, I would rather have Byron playing cornerback right now than Zeke playing running back. I just think that's the only conversation we having. We're not saying Zeke bad. Zeke been fumbling though. I'll say that. Zeke been fumbling, but we'll get into these 1, 2, 3, 6 callers. 6 callers, yeah. See what y'all got to say, and if y'all are productive, then we get y'all in soon on the next show. All right, we starting off with 347 up next. 347. Turn your radio down. Turn down your laptop. Turn down your TV. I shouldn't be able to hear me. What's happening?
What's going on, King Voch? Real quick, I just want to say I appreciate you, man.
Mm-hmm.
What you do, man, is not an easy job, and you're doing it for the culture.
Appreciate it.
And I always respect you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you right now, you my therapist, man.
Okay.
Like, the Cowboys, the last time they won something, I was a kid, B.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm a grown-ass man with 3 kids and a dog. Everybody say coaches got to go. This got to go. Jerry Jones got to go. The Joneses don't know how to run a team. That I don't even know if I'm gonna even live to see another championship. I know that's kind of crazy, but that's how bad it is, man. It's like they don't know how to run a team, bro. They don't. And I don't need to go into history. You know the history of the team.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to run a team, man. It's bad, bro. This team ain't getting better until they go away. And I want to ask you another question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones is just like he's just a bad car salesman.
Mm-hmm.
And
shit! Hold on, time out. We got another analogy. Look, your time ran out, but we got another analogy. Hold on, you say Jerry Jones or what now? Go ahead.
He is a con artist salesman.
Okay, a con artist. All right.
Salesman.
All right.
Yeah, he's the worst, man.
Okay.
He sell you dreams, man. Every year he sell you a dream. You got a new car, and as soon as you get off the lot, you remind me of that Mickey Mouse character, Uncle Pete, whatever his name is, Pete, that be selling cars. That's Jerry Jones, man. He give you a bad car, make it look good. As soon as you get off the lot, it's it, man. That's it. And I gotta ask you one question, right? Real quick, Voch. I know I want to give my time. How you feel about trading Cooper for 2 picks?
I don't want to trade Cooper.
And I'm done.
I don't want to trade Cooper, and nobody's going to give you 2 picks. But I appreciate you though. Plus, if you can get,
all right, Ken, thank you.
Plus, if you can get 2 picks for anybody, you might want to hold on to those guys, man. I'm about to put you down as Andre in the chat box, man. You're turn your phone down. I just put you down platinum, man. So appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. I appreciate you.
I got you, my guy. Salute. Boy, hey, man, look. Hey, turn y'all phone, turn y'all laptop down, turn y'all computer down. There's no need for you to hear me and you talking. You can hear me and you talking. All right, let's go 514, then 832. 830 is on deck, and 662 is in the hole. Right now, we got 514. What's up, 514? Who this?
Hi, Voch. This is Phil from Montreal. How's it going?
Hey, Canada in the building. What's up, my guy? What you got for the show?
Well, I heard a few years ago that you'd say, I don't ever want to call anybody I don't know football guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know football guy.
Oh, man.
But the one thing I do know is the offensive line and the defensive line is what wins games after a quarterback. This is the last time we drafted an offensive tackle. Just an offensive tackle, and I'm not talking about Connor Williams, because from all indications, we're never going to use it as an offensive tackle. It was back in 2015 with our dear Chaz Green and some guy called Lawrence Gibson. Is it just me, or have we just taken it for granted that tackle's going to be fine? Mm-hmm. Fast forward to 5 years later, we got Phil Knight. Is that Phil Knight? Whatever. And Terrence Steele as our tackles.
Yeah.
Is this any wonder? Is this any wonder that we're just like, oh my God, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And, well, that's part of the problem. Now we're scrambling. We have no idea what to do. We have to use these guys.
Right.
And, last year you said that you had lost all respect for Joe Looney when Ndamukong Suh just picked him up and just landed him on Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
I lost all respect for Jalen Smith last year at the Chicago game when we were on the goal line stand and they went at him 3 straight plays.
Mm-hmm.
3 straight plays from Mitch Trubisky, and they were picking on him. It's like, man, this is not good. You don't go 3 times at the same player just because, it plays nice. No, you go at the same player 3 times because you're picking on him and he's the weak link. I heard the clock. Thank you very much for your time, Voch. I enjoyed the show. Have a good one.
What's your name again, man?
Phil.
Phil?
Yeah.
All right, we got Phil from Montreal. I'm going to put Canada. That sounds official. Phil from Canada. Appreciate you, man. Salute.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Yeah. Hold up. Twan says he dropped a dime in the super chat. Says, Voch, I'm tired of being in timeout for bull. Fix your mods. I'll agree with them. Maybe I won't go to time. Okay, I'll agree with them. Maybe I won't go. Who put Twan in timeout? Let me go back and see who put Twan. Who put Twan in timeout? Yeah, Jessica got sick of y'all, man. Jess got sick. Jess, let's not put. So. Everybody with a gun, and Reeves got a new one, so shouts out to Reeves. But hey, we can let people be frustrated. People can be frustrated. People can say what they like, long as we not attacking nobody's character, religious beliefs, sexual identification and orientation and preferences. Like, as long as it ain't personal, right? Like, just kind of keep it football. Like, if it's football, let them live. Let them live. All right. All right. I know Jessica don't be playing with y'all, man, but let them live, all right? Then don't talk trash about Dak and you want to be in timeout. Hey, man, that's Twan, though, man. Twan ride for Zeke. Like, if Twan had a YouTube channel, as many videos as I make about Dak, he'll make them about Zeke. I just understand that. I understand me and his disagreements there. You know what I mean? But let him live. Let him live. Let him live. Aisha messy as hell. Iverson Aisha, because it's 3 of y'all, so I got to differentiate. 830 is up next. 662 on deck. 404 is in the hole. What's happening? 830, who this?
Hey, Voch, this is Raul, man. Big fan of yours forever.
Raul, appreciate
Finally got to get on.
Okay, Raul. What's up with you, man? What you got for the show?
No, I mean, we've complained about all offense, defense coaches. We know that. I got a little, thing to just tell you,
yeah.
When Andy Dalton's getting his head bounced off the field,
sure.
Why didn't anybody go over there? I would have been kicking that guy in the head. Come on, man, where's the brotherhood?
You know what? You know what? That's fair. Let me stop your time on that point. Somebody. I saw that somebody said it. I think like said it off Chris. I think said it earlier. Like if somebody would have hit Dak late, it would have been a brawl. It would have been some. It'd have been a fight on the field. You know what I'm saying? But we not wishing Andy hurt or whatever. Like we hope he's okay. We want him to recover and go through the protocols and all that. But it don't look like nobody was riding for Andy. And there was a point in the broadcast or whatever, you saw Andy on the sideline like cussing at his offensive lineman or whatever. And I went on Twitter and I was like, yo, fam, like you got to make some throws for you just come talking crazy to me, my guy. You got to do something better than what you're doing for you to come and critique my play. But good point though, Raul. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, and I understand. Like, okay, yeah, you might not, but yeah, man, he's wearing the star. He's the leader at that point. Like, come on, man. Like, you got to show face. Like people need to get mad. We constantly kind of like looking sad. Like, hey, let's get mad. Let's get out there. Like, hey, don't hit our guy. I don't care who he is. He can have no name. He can be Danucci, but hey, show up. Like, man, I was a competitor. I played soccer for a long time. And I could tell I would never let that happen to any of my friends. And it's just kind of like, it's worrisome. I know the team is like losing, and it's a hard time right now. But it's just to point us off. And the interior line, I think we're good. We know that our tackles are like struggling. Right. We put Cam Irvin out there, hasn't played no football. Steele, we know about him, but our interior line's going to be good. Hey, and I finally got in. I've been a fan of you for years, and hey, I'm out, man.
All right,
great, man. Great to get a phone call.
All right. Hey, appreciate Raul. I just put you down platinum, man. Next time you call in, I know it's you, man. Salute.
All right, man, brother. All right, and have a good night.
My man. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something, man. Platinum calls, man. You gotta love platinum calls, man. What is Jess? Leave these people alone. Jess. I don't want to take your wrench away, Jess. We good. Let them live, Jess. Let them live. 662 up next. 404 on deck. 352 in the hole. Hey, don't nobody cuss at Jess. 662. What's up? Who this, man?
Oh, what's up? My name's Junior.
Hey, wake up, man. Wake up, G. What you say, G? Wake up, G. What you got for the show, G?
My name's Junior, but I think Zeke should be benched.
Okay.
Only for the reason he needs to wake up. He needs to see that he's not just going to have a free start every game, and Tony Pollard's right there behind him, thinking Tony Pollard's going to start over him if he keeps playing like the way he does. He hasn't had a 100-yard game, I think, at all this year.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, that's all I think about Zeke. But I got, I think, two more things to talk about. I don't think Mike Nolan is a bad coach.
Right.
Or a bad defensive coach. I think it's just the defense he's been handed to. I think because nobody besides Cheeto and the defensive back group.
Right.
I think he's the only exceptionally good player in that defensive. So, like I watched the last game I watched. I think was Seattle because I haven't been able to make it to watch any of the games. They were just letting the receivers go left and right.
Yeah.
Except Trayvon Diggs, he got that touchback fumble on DK, but he got beat. And one more thing, it was either yesterday or the other day. You had something about Quentin Williams being traded to the Cowboys or being on the trade block. I didn't hear any of that, but what do you think they're trying to get for him?
More than I'm willing to pay, and more than the Jones is willing to pay. Quentin, when he was coming out in the draft, I mean, I was a fan of him, but I think there's a reason why they want to get rid of him. I think there was a reason why people wanted to, or there's a reason why the Jets want to move on from him, and there's a reason why Jets fans aren't fighting to keep him. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. What's your name, man?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Junior. Junor.
Junor.
IOR, yeah. Junior.
Oh, Junior. Oh, shit. Junior. Okay. Man, wake up, man. I didn't hear what you said. All right, cool. Junior. All right, Junior. Next time you call in, I know it's you, Junior. It's a couple Juniors on my channel. It's a couple. A couple juniors on my channel. That's all right. 2 more callers and we gon' boogie. 404. What's 404 laughing already? What's good, 404? What you got for the show?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Calvin, man. Long time fan, man. First time caller. Hey, look, I hear a lot of people talk about the head coach and the defensive coordinator, but Kellen Moore cannot get a pass. Everybody knows the offensive line is bad. You can't hang your tackles out to dry. I mean, why not go 2 tight end set, some type of max protect? He doesn't do it. I know y'all remember when Cowboys came to Atlanta a couple of years ago and one defensive end wrecked the whole game.
Sure.
Same situation. And I don't have a problem with running Zeke. But can you run Zeke somewhere other than up the middle? Yeah, they pitched it to him twice today, 2 or 3 times a day, for the outside. But normally it's right up the gut. No trap plays, no misdirection, no counter plays, no draw plays, no nothing. Everything is to the left or right of the center. And I just think he calls plays like you playing Madden. And, man, I hang up and listen, man, and I appreciate the show.
All right, Calvin. Let me go ahead and put you. Let me go ahead and put you down platinum though. But Cal, just kind of respond to you though. You can only either run the ball left or right. So that's just that. But in terms of like leaving guys in to help, if you take a look at that first sack, that first safety right there, that sack came from Dalton Schultz missing a blitz. You know what I'm saying? So they do put guys in there to help. It's just that they just you know what I'm saying? Like Dalton just got to make his block. Bell got to make his block. Zeke missed a few blocks in there. So we trying to help the offensive line, but what you can't do is like there was a point in the second half when Ben made his play to Cooper on the outside. That was because we were in empty. So it might be better for you to spread it out and just get rid of the ball quick, opposed to just letting Andy Dalton make a read and trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And as far as
you think they should go empty when they're getting blitzed every play?
If we're in empty and we're getting blitzed every play, then somebody's got to be open. Because if it's 5 receivers and you're bringing more than 5 people, somebody somewhere is open or somebody somewhere is in man coverage. Then you got to do what you got to do to fit that throw. You got to trust the guy. If Michael Gallup's been your one-on-one man coverage beater all day, and you know who Cooper is, and CeeDee Lamb is a one-on-one man cover beater, then you got to get the ball going. You got to get rid of those guys. And to your other point about us not really running nothing different with Zeke, the problem with that is when you watch us outside zone block, Terrence Steele is not a great outside zone block. He's actually terrible at it. And Cam Irvin trash too. So it's like you gotta run up the middle because that's the quickest way to positive yards, like up the middle. It is what it is, man. Let me put you down as Calvin. Great call though, man. Next time you call in, I know it's you, man. Salute.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And one last caller before we go watch some other football and I take my chicken out the oven. Hey, 352. What's happening? Who this?
What up, Voch? Pete Nice.
What's up, Pete? What you got for the show?
Yeah. So, what do you think about what the Cowboys are doing with the free agents they bring in? They seem to be always looking for these bargain free agents, and
Sure.
I think it's hurting the team, man.
I think.
Jerry.
Well, let me pause your time. I think we're currently 1-1 on that. Like 2 years ago, when we was getting cheap guys like Randall Cobb and Robert Quinn, it worked out. But this year, the cheap guys that we got, they haven't been working as good as those guys. So we currently 1-1 on that.
Yeah, we put all this into the draft, and then we draft all these guys, and then they don't play them. They take up roster spots, and we got no veteran backups who can come in and play without being coached up. So I think in the end, really, it's bringing the team down big time.
Right. I feel you.
And another thing is, what about these sitting Zeke and giving this guy Pollard and Dowdle a shot? Dowdle looked like he was running pretty hard last week. I know he only got 2 carries, but.
I think, let me pause the time. I think what we should do is just look and see what we can do in general, right? Now, I would play Zeke less for this. I wouldn't play Zeke less because he's bad, but I don't want Zeke to get hurt and be out for the year, and we can't have him early next year. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would like to get Pollard and Dowdle going more. I am with that. That's a good point there.
Right. And how about you just were talking about running some more 4 receiver sets and getting the ball out quickly. Don't you think that would help when you know the blitz is going to be there in 1.5 seconds on every play?
I mean, shit, that would help, but
I know.
But Andy got to throw the ball. Andy got to get rid of the football. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, it seems like our personnel is too predictable, man. They don't change it up enough.
Yeah.
It's better than last year, but it still ain't really nothing that teams aren't expecting. You know, it's crazy. I don't know. They should maybe run a tight end and an H back once in a while.
How about
receiver sets?
How about we just wait till Dak get healthy and run him out there? Can we run 4 out there, please? Can we run Dak out
right? There? I hear that, man.
Pete,
no doubt.
But listen, Pete Nice, this was a good call, man. I just put you down platinum. It's Pete Nice. That's your name, right? Pete Nice?
Yeah, yep.
That's a great name.
Voch, man,
yeah.
You do a great job, man. I like listening to you. We'll catch up with you next week.
Appreciate you, Pete Nice. That's a good one.
All right, enjoy that.
Damn, hung up on him. My bad, Pete Nice. So that's all for the phones. Appreciate y'all. I would do chat box today, but I think we got the point. So this is what we're gonna do. And plus, I want to go cook and eat my chicken because I've been fasting all day, and I was supposed to break my fast at 2, but the game was on, so now it's 5, and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm about to go break my fast and all that. We're gonna do a show tomorrow. So if you didn't get a chance to call in today, call in tomorrow, and I'll get a chance to get to you then. Let me hit up my super chat, see what y'all talking about, because y'all paid money. The man has got his own money. That Dakarot super chat was fire, man. But you can't guarantee Dak with this coaching staff. We'll see what happens. Cowboys need an exorcist. That's from Adrian again. They should have been in church with you, sister. Yeah, the Cowboys do. Cowboys need something. And Jeremy dropped the deuce. He says, should we trade with Atlanta for Alex Mack? No, we have our center for the future. All right. So that's all of the super chats, man. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in, man. Even after this Cowboy L, man, we're going to get better. We're going to improve as a unit. And I think starting next week, man, we're going to get into some draft talk, man. I got some film. I got my big charts and my sheets and my spreadsheets and my Excels and all that. So we're going to get that going sooner than later because something got to give. Ben DiNucci season, baby. Y'all hold it down for the Doski, Walski, the Peasky, Weesky. Let's get Rico Dowell involved, too, all right? Holla at y'all.